The federal court in the United States has ruled that as a matter of law, XRP in and of itself is not a security. Yeah, that one, you can applaud all you want for that one. Other than Bitcoin, XRP is now the only digital asset with regulatory clarity in the United States. Yeah, I'd applaud for that one too.
Hey, what's up guys? Kevin Cage here with another crypto update. Let's kick it off. So to add some much needed perspective, during a crypto bear market where a lot of alts actually hit their all-time high over 2 years ago, and looking at the monthly Bitcoin price chart and looking at the last two bear markets and their cycles and how long it took from their all-time high to surpass and create another high, this one took over 1,000 days. From the end of 2013 all the way up until 2017. During our 2017 high until we actually created a new all-time high price, this was also over 1,000 days from 2017 to 2020. Now what's different about this last bull run is we had bearish divergence. So looking at the monthly RSI, we can see Bitcoin's all-time high in tandem with overbought RSI. Right here, Bitcoin all-time high in tandem with overbought RSI with a higher high. What was different about this last cycle is we had the overbought RSI here, but this is when Bitcoin did that first high before creating a higher high later at the end of 2021. But during Bitcoin's all-time high, we didn't actually create a higher high, we created a lower high. So both the 2015 bear market and the 2018 bear market took over 1,000 days for Bitcoin to pierce into a new all-time high price. Looking at this first high where the RSI was also an overbought at super high levels, we can see and measure how many days it's been thus far, over 880 days, getting very close to that 1,000 day mark. And overall, this bear market Bitcoin crashed roughly 85%, and it did the same thing again, roughly 84% in 2018 to the 2019 bottom. In the scheme of things, the Bitcoin price chart is holding up a lot better than previous bear markets thus far. We can see crashing 77%. So by judging the length of this bear market, knowing the Bitcoin halving is right around the corner coming up in April, I really struggled to be a macro bear long term on this asset class. Although last bear market, the altcoin market cap actually crashed a lot more than what we've seen thus far, we can see about a 92% crash, versus so far we've crashed about 74%. The difference between this bear market and last bear market, and why this bear market personally is a lot more brutal, is because last bear market we actually saw a retracement. So Bitcoin did over a 300% retracement, which is over a 4x, and the altcoin market retraced over 280%, so that is a 3.8x. And during this 2019 retracement, there were a variety of assets that did 3 to 5x returns during this, and it made the bear market a lot more fun. It gave a lot of opportunity with volatility for some swing trades. And in this bear market, it has been super boring for the majority of assets. We're just stuck in this trading range. As you can see, the highs up here and the lows right there, just in this little rectangle. But even just looking at retracement levels, we barely retraced over 50%, and last cycle we did over 284% or a 3.8x. And if we took 284% divided by what we've seen thus far in this cycle of 54%, we can see that the altcoin market performed over 5 times better. And I'm still extremely bullish on this asset class, and for some perspective of the rise of Web 1, Web 2, and we're seeing the rise of Web 3 today. These technological shifts take massive amounts of time, but each time it actually happens faster. For example, it took the internet 36 years to reach 1 billion users. In contrast, crypto is expected to reach that same milestone by 2027. And in terms of active internet users in the world, over 4.6 billion people, with the population growing over 7.8 billion. And just wait for Web3 users to 10x from where we're at today. I tweeted this out, and this is super important. So the majority of non-crypto people, every bear market, because it can last so long, they think it's a joke. And they think it's a joke until the next bull run. Like clockwork, price action gets retail attention. And those same people that are ignoring the crypto asset class in Web3, they're going to be asking you how to buy alts after they've already gone up in those first and second waves, missing those initial moves, which is absolutely crucial to get the highest ROI possible. And this crypto asset class is here to stay. The strongest projects that solve real problems have a shot at solving a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity in a variety of industry verticals. And I believe there's going to be more than one winner. So looking at the performance of a variety of assets, and you have to understand, when an asset surpasses $1 billion market cap or even $1 trillion market cap like Bitcoin, it's likely not going away. Could it be volatile? Could it crash? Yes. Do I think it goes to zero and disappears? No. Bitcoin's all-time high market cap was almost $1.3 trillion, whereas Ethereum, number 2, its all-time high market cap was $500 billion, $573 billion. Could Ethereum surpass a $1 trillion market cap just as Bitcoin? Could Bitcoin go to $2 trillion plus in market capitalization? Could ETH go over $10,000 in a future cycle? Absolutely. But the ROI potential in Bitcoin and Ethereum has already passed. They've both already done over a 1,000,000% return from their low. And there's nothing wrong with holding Bitcoin and ETH, but the real ROI potential, but also more risk, is in certain altcoins that succeed. So if we took a $2 trillion market cap for Bitcoin and divided it by its current circulating supply, the value of Bitcoin would be $102,000. So a six-figure Bitcoin to get to a $2 trillion market cap, and that's a huge number, but that's still just under a 4x return. If you look at alts like XDC and DAG during previous cycles years ago, they did over a 400x from their low. So bottom line, Bitcoin is cool, it gave birth to this asset class, but the ROI potential is in altcoins, although there's more risk. And if Bitcoin goes to a $2 trillion market cap and Ethereum surpasses $1 trillion, there's going to be even more alts to reach that $10 billion to $50 billion plus market cap again, with the potential of other alts also surpassing $100 billion in market cap. And there are alts under $1 billion market cap today, so there still is 50 to 100x opportunity in this market over the coming years. Is it easy? Nope. But is it possible? It is. And just so you know, I'm not making up numbers, this is what these alts have done in the past. So ADA almost hit a $100 billion market cap. 99 billion last cycle. Doge and Solana both over 75 billion. Avalanche 32 billion, Litecoin 27 billion. And a reminder that a single company, Apple, their market cap is almost 3 times larger than the entire crypto asset class, a single company. And they have blockchain patents today. They're already exploring DLT use cases in supply chain, DIDs or digital identity, intellectual property, royalty rights, etc. And Apple's blockchain patents include blockchain verification with timestamps, tracking ownership and provenance of assets, offering secure and private communication. I know the crypto asset class's price action sucks, I get it, but I'm going to be here to watch crypto become a major asset class over the coming years. The masses, they doubted all of these technological shifts that we witnessed. The masses doubted Linux. Now over 3 billion plus Android users use it globally. They doubted email, they doubted social media, they doubted e-commerce and online shopping and digital shopping, which is basically everything today. And in the early 2000s, they also doubted cloud, and we have a variety of cloud organizations. There's not just one single winner. Microsoft has a platform, we have Amazon Web Services, we have Google Cloud. There's more than one winner, which is very interesting, and this is a multi-billion-dollar industry. And now fast forward several years, every single enterprise is leveraging these tools above to some degree. It's going to be the same thing for DLT, and I'll happily look stupid at every single bear market that can last hundreds and hundreds of days waiting for this asset class to grow. And this opportunity that we have today comes once in a lifetime. The majority of people are only going to believe it after prices go up. And worldwide, there are 3.6 billion cloud users today, and it started from zero, just like crypto. Cloud services including servers, storage, databases, networking, software. And the rise of cloud is super interesting when you look at the history and their pitches originally to enterprise customers about cost savings, scalability, agility, better innovation, security, and reliability. But these enterprises didn't understand cloud initially. They were afraid, just like they don't understand blockchain and its actual utility today. Cloud can offer cost savings. It can eliminate the need to purchase and maintain your hardware and software. These enterprises could save money on their IT staff and electricity. And cloud computing is scalable. It can allow each enterprise to scale up their usage up or down as needed, depending if their organization or industry has seasonal demand. It makes deploying new applications and services so much faster. And the enterprises leveraging cloud can get their updates right away and use the latest and greatest technology or software. And a lot of companies said, nah, we're going to manage our own servers, we want to upgrade our hardware, we don't trust you, etc. But they were paying an arm and a leg. And now it's common knowledge that companies using cloud services and cloud computing save 20% annually on infrastructure costs alone. So if you can save an enterprise 20% annually and it's good technology, they're going to do it. And what's interesting about cloud is almost every enterprise needs cloud. The same thing with blockchain applications. This can help with supply chain management, financial services, voting, healthcare, identity management, anything. And here's a few examples of how blockchain technology can cut costs. So in the shipping industry, a study by DHL found that blockchain could save the shipping industry up to $15 billion per year by reducing paperwork and fraud. With blockchain, it is tamper-proof. You have timestamps, you can audit everything, and this is tracked and this is immutable. You can keep customer information private, and you can have certain things that are public and certain things that are hashed to the public chain for better security. In banking, a study by Capgemini found that blockchain could save the banking industry up to $20 billion per year by reducing transaction fees and improving efficiency, getting rid of all these middlemen, disintermediation. Insurance, a study by PwC found that blockchain could save the insurance industry up to $10 billion per year by reducing fraud and improving compliance. And in terms of compliance, upgradable networks and infrastructure is super important. Wink wink, Casper. We have a healthcare study by IBM that found that blockchain could save the healthcare industry up to $100 billion per year by improving efficiency and reducing fraud. So we're seeing across the board, improving compliance, improving efficiency, getting rid of middlemen, lowering fees, and reducing fraud, saving billions of dollars in a variety of industry sectors. And energy is even bigger. A study by McKinsey found that blockchain could save the energy industry up to $1 trillion per year. And we'll finish up with some quick news. I just wanted to give a big macro rant because we're seeing what we need to see in an asset class that is developing. I know price action is not doing anything fun, but we are seeing developments in terms of infrastructure, in terms of regulatory frameworks in a variety of countries. We're seeing events. All these enterprises are looking at permissioned and permissionless networks and adopting DLT slowly but surely. We have standard custody and PolySign. Remember, on the board of PolySign is Arthur Brito and David Schwartz. Arthur Brito is the co-designer, or really the designer, of the XRP ledger. They'll be attending Permissionless. This is the world's biggest DeFi event for decentralized finance. Enterprises are paying attention. And here's a clip of David Schwartz, Ripple CTO, just emphasizing this is not going to happen on a single layer one. Just like I said with cloud computing, there wasn't one single winner. There were a variety of titans that captured a multi-billion-dollar market, and it's likely going to be the same thing for crypto with these public networks. There's going to be several winners, maybe even several dozen primary chains.
Everything is not going to happen on layer one. They've all come to accept that interoperability is going to be important, that different blockchains are going to have to focus on different use cases and target different groups of people. And interoperability is going to have to exist to make that painless.
We also have news of Casper Wallet. You can learn more at casperwallet.io, and their mobile application will be launching soon. They'll have biometric authentication with the thumbprint or Face ID. You'll be able to connect to a variety of decentralized applications. And I love Hashpack, the HBAR wallet. It seems like this is going to be the version of that for Casper Network, allowing you to effortlessly view, transfer, and trade tokens on Casper's network, including the CEP18 tokens, their other NFT standards such as CEP47 and CEP78. And CEP18 tokens are basically the compliant version of ERC20 Ethereum tokens on Casper Network. And this isn't a port of a Casper Wallet web extension, this is a mobile-first application. And we discussed this in previous videos, but just to emphasize, we know that Ripple is going after the cross-border market. Over $155 trillion is flowing through that every single year, and that market is expected to grow to $250 trillion in the coming years. We know tokenized assets to reach $16 trillion. Crypto custody on an institutional basis is expected to reach $10 trillion, and the crypto asset class today is sitting at $1 trillion. When you see this type of 10x opportunity and metrics from global firms everywhere sharing this is a huge opportunity that I won't be ignoring. And even Ripple's acquisition of Medico, which is a Switzerland-based company for custody and tokenization of digital assets and crypto. This is a huge deal because Ripple owns them. Now Medico is already partnered with Citi for digital asset custody, BBVA for DeFi and crypto services, Union Bank, VP Bank, DZ Bank, Deca Bank, BNP Paribas. All of these organizations, including a derivatives exchange, they're all looking at crypto services, trading, custody, and tokenization. When you see a company like Ripple that is worth over $10 billion, the XRP ledger has a track record of over 10 plus years with zero downtime. And the 70 plus payout markets is already 90% of the $6 trillion per day volume of the foreign exchange market. This is a huge opportunity. And now that XRP in itself is not a security, I think the future is super bright. And bear markets are effective because they work. They last just long enough for people to question their sanity and eventually just grow impatient because prices aren't moving and they stop believing in it. Then they leave. People doubted companies like Amazon early on as well. Amazon of books, and now it's Amazon of everything. Amazon of e-commerce. And now we're seeing the company Ripple going beyond just cross-border payments. They're going after custody, tokenization, CBDCs with their platform, compliance, and crypto liquidity.
After a nearly 3-year battle with the SEC and the worst Christmas ever, the federal court in the United States has ruled that as a matter of law, XRP in and of itself is not a security. Yeah, that one, you can applaud all you want for that one. Other than Bitcoin, XRP is now the only digital asset with regulatory clarity in the United States. Yeah, I'd applaud for that one too.
If you enjoyed this video, I'd greatly appreciate if you could hit the like button, let me know your thoughts down below, and my link tree is linked in the top of this YouTube video description, with all links, crypto resources, and discounts. I'll catch you in the next one.